I'm out. I'm leaving now.
Welcome to the Moho Sessions Part 3. And oh my goodness, I am so chuffed that the fantastic Miss Emilia Quinn is here, superstar in the making. She is on tour at the present moment, and what a ride it has been. I want to get real and maybe just give you maybe 10, 15 minutes to kind of go.
What's about 10, 15 hours.
What's just happened? Because
God. Well, I've just come out of soundcheck for the second date of the Wanderlust and Breaking Rules tour, which is the Birmingham date. It's sounding really good. I was very excited for this one. I first played Heron Hounds with Jill Andrews. I want to say last year.
It was last year. November last year.
Yeah, a whole year ago.
Because I couldn't go.
I was there.
You'll hear that. Just rubbing it in.
Just rub it in. Just rub it.
And I knew I had to come back. I knew I wanted to do Birmingham. And I knew when I found this venue, I was like, absolutely need to come here. So I'm really chuffed to have been able to book it for this tour. So we've just done the sound check for it. And second date. Here we go. Absolute madness. Cannot believe it's actually happening now.
How are you feeling with having Wanderlust and Breaking Rules comes out this Friday?
Yeah.
And I've spoken to you before, and you are a grafter. You are a worker. You put your heart and soul and every second minute of every second day you have into 20 million projects at the same time.
Yeah, that sums up.
But this album, when you opened it on your Instagram, you did a thing when you opened it up, and you just got really emotional because you had
my super professional video that was I had all intentions of being really calm and cool.
I know as artists and as entertainment, it's not fake, but it's you're kind of performing someone else's story.
Yeah.
But that was a moment that everyone kind of looked to and went, that's real. And that's what that means to you. Mm-hmm. And that, I think, is more relatable than, you kind of, this is the nice CD. And it's just more kind of, it means so much to you.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing, body of work because you rock.
Thank you
and
very much.
The songs and the album completely rock. And what you've put into it and what you've grafted for. You deserve that album is it's very difficult, I think, in the industry to make your mark and to be yourself.
Yeah,
I think in the industry it's really difficult. I think that's probably from my experiences of interviewing artists and just viewing things. It's very difficult to be who you are.
It's one of those where it's such a vulnerable thing to do, and I think to do that publicly and put yourself out there that much, especially with some of the songs, they're super raw, they're super emotional, and to put that in front of people and just let people judge it, because that's kind of what happens, and it's whether it's good or bad or indifferent, you're still allowing, opening up that conversation, allowing that to happen to these really, really sometimes very raw emotions. It's super scary, and so that's kind of the hard bit of being your authentic self, is that you're just allowing people into that. But I think it's just the most rewarding thing as well, and it's more rewarding than creating a persona. I think creating a persona and having a whole thing around that, many artists have done it alongside their own persona and things like that, and it works amazing. It's really cool, and maybe I'll do that one day, I don't know. But I think at the moment, especially starting out and let's face it, I'm still finding my feet. It's my first album. It's the first time I'm still figuring out what the hell I'm doing, because I'm winging it at this point. I think I don't have the energy to be anything else but me, and I don't want to offer anyone anything else but me, because I think that's what I would like to give, and that seems to be what connects with people as well, and what starts the important conversations that I think music can start.
I think music is probably one of the most powerful things, and I think seeing every release you've done up so far, music genre is a topic of great debate, and artists put people into boxes, but from your very first EP to now, you are quite affectionately known as a firecracker, with grit in your voice. But I think maybe sometimes people might forget that have got a very sensitive side as well. And in this album, that totally comes through. Like, I was crying when you sang Rosary Beads last night.
It's an emotional one.
And
it's very emotional.
You've got like back roads and mountains, and just the theme of this album, in particular this album, is more, I suppose, more personal, and the production of the songs and the vibe of the songs and the lyrics of the songs is changed. Like, it's not got better or worse, it's changed, and I can see you kind of, is that a conscious thing that you've kind of decided to do that?
Yes,
or is
and
it just
no.
a natural?
It's kind of both, and I like that question as well, because like that kind of makes me think about it too. And it's kind of, we consciously changed the way that we crafted these songs and recorded these songs by like going to studio, tracking live, different producers, different environments, you know, and taking a different approach to it too, with the intention to create something that goes beyond what we've done before. But then when it came to the kind of actually making the songs and bringing the songs to life and writing them, these are a collection of songs. Some of them are predate Medicate, they predate even Firecracker. So some of them are really from way back, whereas some of them I cut another song to put that one in, or I kind of like had 12 and then cut it down, or I had 9 and then I was like, actually I really want to put this one in there, and there are a lot newer as well, and they came quite late in the process. So it's not that I wrote with the intention to put them into an album, it's that they kind of came along and I became ready to create an album, and I selected these songs because they fit together. But that means the way that I've written them has been the way that I've always written, and usually quite spontaneous.
Well, see, you are a rock chick. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
A lot of your songs rock.
So it's always been...
And it gives the audience permission when you're rocking to rock out. Like, I couldn't help but rock out. One minute I was rocking out, and the next minute I was tearing out.
That's what I want. I want people to be able to feel everything, because I think there's artists that have one thing and they do it really, really well, and it's absolutely epic. And there's artists that sort of do a variety of things, and I don't think I ever will kind of say this is one thing that I do and that is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it really, really well, and that's my thing. I don't think I can do that. I think I like to pick and choose all the different bits, and I love rocking out, and I love being out there, I love being really punchy and fiery and being known for that. But I also love being able to step back and say, sometimes things hurt, and this is a song about things hurting, and I hope it helps you not feel alone in that. And I think there's like so much that has done for me, as well as the rocking out part. And I did an intimate show in Bradford, totally unplugged, and I was able to really dive into the stories about these songs. And the amount of people that came up to me afterwards and were just sharing their life story with me, and it was such an honor to have that, because I'm, you know, they know me and they know kind of the persona, but it's things that you would discuss with a close friend, and to have that invitation into someone's life because you sang a song that they totally connected with, it's insane. It's so cool. So I think having both of them is really, really important to me.
Speaking of singing.
What a segue!
I happen.
Oh my god! Where did this come from?
I know. It's rather miraculous. It just appears on camera. It's wonderful. You can do what you do best.
Do I do best? I think I have a question for me actually.
I should put my feet up while I'm listening.
What are we feeling? Are we feeling rocking out? Are we feeling kind of?
Oh, here. I'm probably feeling emotional, but then I end up crying.
Let's go for this one. Maybe you wanna wrap a story out for the world to see. Maybe glowing hands of faces that should know something to me. Takes a special kind of feeling, the sound of a crucial voice, to burn my memory like yours. awful lot to fight for. The dark had an easy win. Didn't stand my ground for nothing. Living in the sun. Then you lie, hit me, and burn all my face. And every inch of joy was worth the pain. And I don't need a chorus to make you stick inside my head. You're buried there forever, even when you're long gone and dead. And I'll carry you in my heart, even if the ship goes down. 'Cause there's only one of you around. I can't stop the reasons that I want you by my side. It's just too complicated, and I won't say it right. Hope you know I love you, and I'll always be here. This life ain't right without you, my dear. And I don't need a chorus to make you stick inside my head. You're buried there forever, even when I'm long gone and dead. And I'll carry you in my heart, even if the ship goes down. 'Cause there's only one of you.
That was the song you wrote about somebody special.
I don't know who you could be talking about. I'm only
I
kidding.
don't know.
I'm
I'm
only
sure
kidding.
there's somebody special in your life.
Yeah, it came after I'd written loads of songs. Really bad at writing love songs. Always have been very bad at writing love songs. But my lovely wife Tammy was like, "You haven't written a nice song about me," and I was like, "I know, and it's really hard." And then I wrote a song about the dog, and then she really lost it. And then she was really like, "You are taking me absolute piss right now." So I was like, "Fine, I will try." And this is one of those times I actually sat down with the intention to write a song. There's not many times that I've done that and then it's actually been good. Usually it's complete crap when I like sit down and I'm like, "I'm gonna do this now." I'm not that kind of writer. But this is one of the few times that it happened, and it actually ended up being quite a good song. And I wanted to release it and actually do all of it myself, like do all of the parts myself. So everything that you hear on the single version is recorded at home by me. And I think I wanted to do that just to really pour my love and affection into it and be able to do that and say, here it is. It's really tender. It's different as well, because it's just whatever I can play. And I mean, I can't play everything great, so I've worked with what I had.
You've very good impression. She did a very good impression of Tammy there.
Nah, she's giving you Sana right now. Nah, she's wicked. At least I wrote her a good love song afterwards, Magpie, which went on the album in the end, so I like that one. It's a bit more badass. Sums her up a bit better.
So I'm not going to hold you too long because obviously you are...
Gotta get ready for a show, baby!
What was it like putting set lists together? Because my goodness, you saw
Really
a lot.
difficult.
Yeah.
Really difficult. Gave me anxiety to no end. I knew that I was going to put all of the album tracks in it. I was like, they all have to fit something. And I started from there and I was like, I'm going to open with this, I'm going to end with this one. And then which one, whereabouts do I want them to fall? And then we filled that in with the older songs from the other records. And a couple of new ones too. Because I didn't stop writing when we recorded the album. I carried on, and there's a few songs that I've been dying to play live, especially with the band, so we've added those in too, and it's been very, very fun.
Can't wait to see some more career-defining moments. Because I'm sure there's some to come, and I think we'll finish with some fun questions. It's an either-or kind of choice.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know if I'm awake enough.
Start off with the hard ones first. Love or money?
Love.
Guitar or singing?
Oh.
Right in there. You've like that people.
Singing because I can just do it anywhere, and I don't need something to do it. And also, like sometimes I injure my wrists and have to get someone else to play for me. So
Recording or performing?
performing.
Outlaw or nothing to lose?
I'm out. I'm
mean.
leaving now.
Well, see, others I'm so. There's another couple of questions, but I can't ask you the Emilia versus Kezia question.
This footage is going to be very revealing. No, nothing to lose. Because it goes up there and it feels really fun to put that grit in, so I get to do that.
I can ask you this question.
Okay.
DC Brown knows exactly what the question is.
Oh, God.
DC
Am I gonna get in
Brown
trouble?
or Will
no.
Hope?
No. I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. Okay. Books or movies? We'll move on. So.
Movies, but I've been getting back into reading lately. So.
Should I ask this one? The wifey or the dogs? Oh, you don't have to answer that. You can leave now. You can go.
The wifey. The wifey brought dogs back into my life after having a big gap of not having a dog, and so the wifey.
Hey! Love wins out. That's. I think that's a good place.
Yeah.
Yes. Where can people find you if they want to find out more about you?
They can find me anywhere online under Emilia Quinn Music. Website has got everything on it, emiliaquinnmusic.com, and all the upcoming shows will be released on there, and we have plenty of news coming in the next few months.
Don't tease like that!
It's you, I have to.
No, you don't. You really
That's for asking them questions.
Thank you, Mrs.
Thank you so much.
It's been great to catch up.
Thanks for catching with you, and thank you for coming to the whole tour and making it. I love these hoodies. I'm
Very
obsessed.
cool, aren't they?
These are great.
I'm going to wear them all night and walk out.
Absolutely, love that. I will look out for it.
And picture, we have the Quins banner this evening, so there'll be pictures going on.
Have you watched
Is
it?
that been what?
I said that, and Will said it was in the shower with me. So apparently,
I don't know if that makes it worse.
She's gone. She's gone. She needs to have a
Oh
moment.
God, I've seen some
She needs to
shit.
John seen him outside and John went, oh, you look different with clothes on.
I love John.
Can I creep?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I seen it and I was just like,
I liked
Oh,
your video.
That's an awful question to ask.
What?
Casey or Will?
I know, but you
Both, always, everybody.
But they said it was fine.
Always.
Matt's here. So
Okay, right, yeah.
He's been texting me throughout that.